Once upon a time, there was a young monk named Taro who lived in a Zen monastery. Taro was a bright and talented student, but he had a serious problem. He was lazy. Taro would often find himself putting off his chores and missing his studies, preferring to lounge around and do nothing all day. One day, Taro's teacher, the Zen master Koji, decided to teach him a lesson about overcoming laziness. Koji called Taro into his chamber and said, "Taro, I have a task for you. I want you to move this mountain." Taro was shocked. "Move this mountain?" he said. "Master, that's impossible. No one can move a mountain." Koji replied, But the truly impossible task is the one you refuse to attempt. Laziness is like a mountain, Taro. It stands in your way, blocking your path to enlightenment. If you can overcome your laziness, you can move mountains." Taro was unsure but focused. He began to meditate on Koji's words and decided to take action. He resolved to dedicate himself fully to his practice and to overcome his laziness once and for all. For weeks, Taro worked tirelessly. He woke up early every morning, practiced meditation, and studied the sutras with great effort. He worked in the garden, swept the floors, and did all his chores without complaining. He even took on extra tasks, like chopping wood and carrying water for the other monks. At first, Taro felt exhausted and overwhelmed. But the time came when he began to notice a change. His mind became clearer, his body stronger, and his spirit more resilient. He felt a newfound sense of purpose and joy in his work. Finally, after many weeks of hard work, Taro approached Koji and said, "Master, I think I understand what you meant about moving mountains." Koji smiled and said, "Excellent, Taro. And what have you learned?" Taro replied, "I've learned that the greatest obstacle to progress is not the mountain itself, it is our own laziness. By dedicating ourselves fully to our practice and facing the challenges that come our way, we can overcome even the most difficult obstacles." Koji nodded in approval. "Very good, Taro. You have learned well. Remember this lesson always and continue to work dedicated, with a heart full of compassion and a mind full of clarity. Only then can you truly move mountains. Laziness may appear attractive, but work gives satisfaction.